What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to the FIFA 16 free kick tutorial. You guys have been requesting this in the comments. I've got your back. And if you enjoy the content, I'm putting a lot of effort into editing. It takes quite a while to generate these tutorials. Make sure to drop a thumbs up, share it around the community, pass it on to your friends. And in the comments, what do you want to see next? I am thinking about the no touch, the corner kick, as well as long shots. Maybe take a vote on those three. I'll try to push that cushion. And if you need to pick up any games, the team of the week is on fire. G2A.com. It's a great place. Dirty will get you an extra discount. It's time to get tasty. We've got the close-up. We're getting personal. Most common free kick you're going to score in FIFA 16. And when you're aiming this, as you can see in the freeze frame, you want to get that second man in the wall somewhere closely related to the post. And you can give or take a little bit depending how precise you'd like to be. Make sure to have a right foot taker on the right side, a left foot taker on the left side. Easy breezy. And you're going to need about 50% of power or less, just depending how close you are. This works from about 19 to 28 yards with high levels of validity. And when you're powering up the meter, you're filling it up, you're going to hold forward on the left analog stick or upward on the left analog stick, and that's going to give you a nice dip to go with the in swing. And now we have the runaway, and I highly recommend learning and using and abusing this technique. You're going to combine the fake shot or the fake pass while holding LT or L2 or holding RB or R1, and what that tells your player is to fake. To make a fake, to run over the ball, and then you can go short. It's very common in the competitive community, and it's an important technique to have. You can get very tricky. You can pick out all sorts of different options. It opens up space, and if you've been having a bad day, you're not doing so well with your direct free kicks, it's time to mix it up. And you're just going to be holding, once again, the L2 or the LT or the R1 or the RB while doing a fake shot, and then you can pass it off, lay it off to whichever player you want to choose, you want to pick out. I like the top of the box, as you can see with Rakitic. From 18 to 22 yards in FIFA 16, only good things are going to happen. And now we have the smash, and this only works dead central, or at least this type of example, where you've got a very high shot power type of free kick taker, such as an Ibrahimovic, and you need more than 50% power. And I'm not doing anything to this other than holding the LB or the L1 command to tell them we're trying to drive it. We're just gonna aim it, have a little bit of dip action, but there's not a lot about this being precise. It looks like it's moving in the replay, but it's really not. You're just trying to overpower the keeper. You need someone who can really blast the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like really be able to drill it. And now we have the dip in action, and this is from 30 to even 38 yards. I score this pretty consistently, but there's a lot of things you have to do right. You're now looking at 60% to 85% power, and that's not always easy to hit. You cannot score this goal on 50%. I guarantee it. It won't work, and you're going to be using the driven free kick. You're holding LB or you're holding L1, and it varies a little bit on curve. As you can see with Kolarov coming up, I aimed a little bit farther because he's an 85 curve versus Yaya's 80 curve. And that's where you need to get used to your free kick takers. Kind of like basketball. If you've ever played NBA 2K, everybody has a different jump shot. When you're taking free kicks, you're doing set pieces, everyone has a little bit of a different windup. And I like to put the second man in the wall on the post or close to it, but if you have a lot of curve, you can start to get a little crazy because it will naturally dip. Remember, that left footer and that right footer, if they're on the correct sides, you're going to have a very beautiful swing of that natural in-swinging motion. And the last examples, I'm just doing the extra. You don't need to do this. You can score volleys. Sometimes you get it off a half bounce. And all you're doing is laying it off. And I like doing the little mini hop where you're using the cross command while holding L2 or LT. And you score a lot of goals this way. And it's just something you can add into your arsenal. If you score this versus your friends, especially if you catch it off the volley, people are going to smile. You're going to have a reaction. Woo! Are you ever going to have a reaction? Look at that spin move though. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to link up with me on Twitter at DirtyMikeUSA or Instagram at DirtyMikeVision, and send me your clips. If you have epic free kicks I want to see, hashtag Dirty Skills. I'm on board, locked and loaded, and we've got a lot more content coming for you ASAP.